The Epic v Apple case has been really entertaining, and we are continuously getting more information and more emails that have been sent back and forth between companies like Epic and Microsoft. So this latest one here is an email that is going between Tim Sweeney and Phil Spencer, Tim Sweeney being the CEO of Epic Games. And this has to do with Epic trying to get Xbox to open up that free-to-play multiplayer just before Apple and Fortnite went into this legal battle. So as we know, Xbox tried to double the price of Xbox Live Gold, and they immediately went back on that decision and came out and said that they are not only going to not do that, but they're also going to make free-to-play games free, where you won't need Xbox Live Gold in order to play them. So with Epic knowing this, they contacted Microsoft and tried to get them to open up the Xbox network for the free-to-play multiplayer games in advance than when they were ready. And the reason they were obviously wanting to do this was because they were going to take Fortnite off of the Apple Store. So this says here, Epic pushed Microsoft to open up its Xbox network for free multiplayer gaming just weeks before the Apple and Fortnite battle. And this battle has to do with Apple wanting a 30% cut of the Fortnite in-app purchases. And in an email from Tim Sweeney to Phil Spencer, they say Epic has certain plans for August that will provide an extraordinary opportunity to highlight the value proposition of consoles and PCs in contrast to mobile platforms, and to onboard new console users. While I can't share details with any third party at this point, I give you Epic's assurance that our efforts will be positive and supportive of Microsoft, Xbox, and Windows. And Sweeney also went to ask Phil Spencer whether the free-to-play Xbox multiplayer was coming and whether Microsoft could time the release of the free-to-play stuff with Fortnite Season 14. But obviously, it wasn't able to happen, and Phil Spencer replying that we will get there and I want to partner with you, and that pushing these policies was at their highest level of importance, but also implied that Xbox Live just wasn't ready to go to free-to-play multiplayer yet. Now, this email was dated August 5th, 2020, and as we know, the free-to-play multiplayer at Xbox was unlocked on April 21st, 2021. So free-to-play multiplayer and unlocking it without having to pay gold was in the works for a long time at Microsoft, and I'm guessing they just had to work through some stuff before it actually came to fruition. But it's interesting stuff because we see here the opportunities that were given in order to capitalize on the fact that Fortnite was coming off of the mobile stores, and then maybe putting some sort of marketing thing together with Fortnite, which obviously is one of the most popular games, and then linking that with the free-to-play multiplayer with Xbox. Now, what else came out of these emails? This one is even more intriguing. Again, this is from August 6th, 2020. And this is a response from Phil Spencer to Tim Sweeney, and he says, I owe you a bunch of things and I'm behind. I apologize for that. Just a lot going on, but that's not an excuse. You've obviously seen our Samsung announce and now our back and forth with Apple. And I'm assuming with the back and forth with Apple, he's talking about xCloud and it not being available on their store and having to get that browser integration. Continues on here saying, at the highest levels of Microsoft, we are committed to pushing on these policies and continuing to expand our console platform capabilities. And I'm assuming there he's talking about the free-to-play. He says, you can chime in as you feel comfortable, but I did want to just let you know that I have your point on xCloud on other consoles. Haven't given up. So that's super interesting. xCloud on other consoles, haven't given up. Now, this was an email August 7th, 2020. Maybe he's given up now, who knows? But Xbox really wants to try to push Xbox Game Pass and xCloud on other consoles if they'll have it in any way. And I think these big companies are for that as well. Free to play outside of gold, we will get there, and I want to partner with you and our store entitlement ideas as items I'm going to review with you to make progress. I'm committed to that just behind. Hope you are well. So there's a lot of stuff Xbox was wanting to do last August. How much of this is going to eventually happen, we will have to wait and see. I just found that this line here, xCloud on other consoles, is really interesting, and maybe it gives us a glimpse as to what could be coming down the line in the next couple of years. The documents coming out of this are giving us a lot of insight as to kind of how these dealings go about between these CEOs of these major companies and these major divisions. I mean, we saw the stuff with Sony and blocking the crossplay. Now we're seeing this stuff between Epic and Phil Spencer, and Phil Spencer just seems like a really easy guy to deal with and is open to things. So we'll have to see if any of this stuff comes true. but it's very interesting to follow. So keep your eyes out for more of these emails and stuff coming out from this case. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments below. Do you think there will be xCloud on other consoles at any point throughout this generation? If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. If you're new here and you like what you see throughout this video, I'd really appreciate you hitting that subscribe button to help this channel grow and help grow this community so we can have great conversations in the comments below. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for your support, and I'll catch you in the next video.